Have you ever paused to consider what would happen if one day you decided to simply disappear? Not physically, but emotionally, by disconnecting from everything, letting go of all those invisible strings that tie you to the people around you. What if you took a step back? Not because you were angry or upset, but simply because you felt the need to be with yourself for a while. Have you ever wondered how your absence would affect the world around you? Most people wouldn't understand it, but there's a strange, almost unsettling power in distance. It's as if stepping out of someone's orbit shifts something in them, something they didn't even realize was fragile. It's not just about missing you. It goes deeper than that. It's something far darker, something that touches their most sensitive parts. Because when you walk away, you leave behind a void. And we all know how uncomfortable voids can be. But here's the interesting part. Your absence doesn't hurt because of what you were to them. It hurts because of what they can no longer project onto you. Let me explain. People don't see you for who you are. They see you through the lens of their own needs, desires, and expectations. You are the mirror in which they reflect their insecurities and hidden truths. So when you step away, they aren't just left staring at the gap you left. They are forced to confront the shattered version of themselves that they used to see through you. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you been told, "I need you, I can't do this without you"? But deep down, haven't you ever noticed how those words seem more about their dependency than about your own value? When you choose to distance yourself, you shatter that illusion, and suddenly, they are faced with an uncomfortable truth, one they don't quite know how to process is. Not just sadness, it's confusion, anger, guilt, even fear. But above all, it's a question they don't dare to ask. What's left of me if you're really no longer there? It's unsettling, isn't it? The thought that someone might depend on you, not because of love or genuine connection, but because you are the support for something they don't want to face within themselves. That's the hidden truth of many human relationships. We are mirrors, yes, but we are also crutches. When you let go, when you step away, you force others to face something they've been trying to avoid. Their emotional dependence was never truly on you, but on the idea of you. And that's when the real mystery begins to unfold. What do they really feel when you are gone? Some might say sadness, others might say disappointment, and some might even be filled with resentment. But the truth is, they don't know. The void you leave isn't something they can easily define. It's not a wound they can heal. It's something far deeper, far more primal. It's the echo of something they never wanted to acknowledge. What happens in their minds when you walk away? What parts of their psyche do you awaken in them? And more importantly, why does your decision to leave hold so much power? Why does it create such a loud, silent noise within their souls? Today, we're not going to stay on the surface. We're draining deep. We're going to explore the true consequences of stepping away. What do others feel? What are they unwilling to admit? And why does this seemingly simple act have the ability to unravel the darkest corners of their psyche? Get ready. This won't be a comfortable journey. There are no easy answers, no truths that won't make you feel a little uneasy. This is a journey into the depths of human emotion, into the spaces we often try to avoid. But if you are still here, it's because something deep inside you already knows. Stepping away doesn't just change your life. It shakes the world of those who don't know how to exist without you. And that, my friend, Warren Kahn, mystery we were going to uncover today. When you decide to step away, something curious happens. People start to reconstruct a version of you. You're not who you truly are, but who you were in their lives. And more importantly, they begin to reflect on what they lose with your absence. It's almost as if they try to fill that void with versions of you that you don't even recognize anymore. They start interpreting you, analyzing you from afar, searching for patterns, signs, anything to help them make sense of why you left. But here's the trick. What they were really looking for isn't to understand you. No, they are searching for a way to justify themselves. Your absence forces them to confront a question they've never wanted to face. How much of my emotional stability depended on this person? And for many, that's an unbearable question in their quest to project strength, independence, and self-sufficiency. They were forced to admit something deeply human, but also deeply uncomfortable. They depended on you more than they were willing to admit, and that's when the transformation begins. They start to alter their perception of you, not because you've changed, but because they need to create a version of your departure that they can tolerate. Some will idealize you, imagining that your absence makes you more valuable than you were before. Others will demonize you, convincing themselves that your departure was selfish, even a betrayal. And a few, the bravest among them, will face the truth. Maybe I never really understood what they needed. It's at this point that the intrigue reaches its peak. While they wrestle with their emotions, you, from a distance, become an enigma. They wonder what you were doing, what you were thinking if you missed them. And that uncertainty, the not knowing you, becomes like a loose thread they can't stop pulling. But the thing is, what truly unsettles them isn't the lack of answers. No, it's the lack of control. By stepping away, you have broken a pattern, and broken patterns always create chaos. Here's the most ironic part of all. While they're rebuilding that world without you, you're also going through your own transformation, because the act of stepping away isn't easy. It's not just about creating distance, whether physical or emotional. It's a courageous act. It's about looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I need space for myself. Even if it means others won't understand, that's terrifying, isn't it? But it's necessary, and that in itself is a revelation. Now I want you to pause for a moment. If you are still listening, I know something in these words resonates with you. Maybe you've stepped away from someone in your life. Maybe you've felt everything crumble around you because of that decision. Or perhaps just maybe, somebody stepped away from you and you were trying to understand why, whatever your situation. I want you to reflect on this. How much of your inner peace depends on others? And how much are you willing to let go of to truly find peace within yourself? If you feel this message has touched you, if you've seen yourself reflected in any part of these words, I invite you to leave a comment with this phrase: the void doesn't define me, it frees me. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Here, we talk about the things others avoid, the uncomfortable truths that transform us. If you are ready to explore the depths of the human mind, this is the place for you. But don't leave, yet we are not done there. There is one more thing I want you to understand. Your decision to step away, while painful for some, could also be the beginning of their growth. Sometimes, the greatest gift you can give someone isn't by staying, it's by showing them they can move forward on their own. So, stay with me, because what comes next isn't just a reflection. It's a revelation, one that could change the way you see your relationships, your decisions, and most importantly, yourself.